Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot and we are back playing Minecraft Dinosaurs, and there have been a couple of tiny changes. I've not actually built anything, but I have gone and done some config stuff. Now it turns out, a lot of you have been asking me to turn off block breaking so that things like the Allosaurus won't be able to break out of the non-iron blocks. That apparently is already turned off by default, so that's not a big deal anymore. What I have changed in the config, however, is this. You'll notice the Gallimimus looks very different because it now has feathers, and it didn't have feathers in the config. I've gone and turned on feathers for every single dinosaur that you can turn it on for in the config, which was, let me think, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Velociraptor, and I believe one other didn't have feathers activated. Oh, Compsognathus. Our lovely jubbly Dean, the Deinonychus, actually already had his feathers on anyway, as you can kind of tell by the things under his arms and a thing on his head and all that kind of malarkey. So, what are we doing today? Well, the fact that... Oh, world hole. Oh, world hole. There's got to be a way to get rid of it. There has to be a way to get... Screw it. See what happens. I'm not allowed to do that. Have I just... Come on. Come on. Oh, thank God. I was kind of worried I'd just broken my game then. I might just build something... Can I build on top of it? I don't have any blocks on me. I'm hoping I can just kind of build something over the top of it and we won't notice it. I know. What it could be like a torturous pit of doom or something, and we can throw evil people into it or something. If we're throwing evil people into it and I've got my own pit of doom, I assume I'm pretty evil anyway. I'm going to go ahead and turn the music. I've turned the music way down, but it's gone a little bit low for my liking, so let's crank that back up a bit. Now, I did just put some stuff in here. Ooh! Pachycephalosaurus DNA. Good stuff. That's always a nice one to get. Nice and easy to use. Love. Oopsie daisy. Let's put some stuff away. This goes in here. Now, what have we got? Compsognathus, Pachycephalosaurus, Allosaurus, Cow, Smilodon, Pterosaur, Mammoth, Tyrannosaur, and Spinosaur. I think we're going to go with the Allosaurus. Now, the Allosaurus can't break through blocks anymore, so how we do the exhibit is irrelevant. One idea one of you guys gave me, which I really like, and I kind of need some opinions on and how we're going to handle it, is the idea of building a castle attached to... This is going to be like the broken down tower here. I'm going to add some moss and stuff to it, as people have suggested, some mossy blocks and stuff like that. I mean, this all looks nice, but I'm thinking we can probably put like a castle kind of thing here, because I mean, nothing's going to go here anyway. That's the sea there. That's just like a tiny little island. There's no room for anything else there. So that could feasibly just be like a castle, have a gate here, probably build another tower here. I don't know why, but why not have a castle? And then that can link there, and it's like this big broken down castle that we built next to because we wanted to build next to it because it's awesome, but it doesn't do much. But then what we do is we put an exhibit in there. I'm thinking the Tyrannosaurus Rex. I think having this broken down, mystical kind of castle at the corner of the... Because, I mean, the exhibit's going to kind of extend more that way than anything else and that way. But having this destroyed, ruined, magical kind of castle thing just sitting in the corner and the T-Rex lurking around in its confines. And because we're doing it like a castle, it doesn't have to look like an exhibit. It could just be like you'd have a circle, square sort of courtyard in the middle, but then you'd have like little corridors going off through the castle, and the T-Rex could walk through those corridors if it wanted to. I think that would look really cool. The problem with that is there is no way in hell that is going to happen if I'm not in creative mode. So what I'm essentially asking for is permission to stick creative mode on for the castle, and then we'll build a big castle here, because it's not going to happen otherwise. If not, we'll do something else, and we'll think of an alternate kind of idea, but I really like that as a plan. I'm probably going to get rid of this part of the ground, or maybe the castle can extend that way somehow. This could be like a farm region for the castle, something like that. Either way, creative mode just for the castle. I don't mind playing without creative mode. A lot of you guys want me to play without creative mode, and I'm starting to see it as maybe slightly useless, but it does stop me just like putting loads of dinosaurs down and stuff like that, which is fair enough. But for something that big, which is going to require thousands of cobblestone and all these little things I don't have, and things like the mossy rock, which I don't have access to right now, it is going to require creative mode if it's going to happen as the plan. But that is future plans. Anyway, what are we doing now? Now we're doing the Allosaurus exhibit, so let's go and plan this out a little bit. Remember, the idea of the Allosaurus exhibit was that it's kind of underground behind this tower, which I really need to go make a door for. Let's go do that while we figure this out. So the idea is it's going to be underground back here and don't know how you're going to access it, but what we'll do is we'll knock this bit down a bit and then just sort of build a cavern underneath here, and then we'll make all this top bit glass. And do we have a spade? Yep. Make all this sort of like a roof of glass, and basically from a distance you won't know the Allosaurus exhibit is there, but it will tie in, it'll have a door. I apologise, somebody's car alarm has just gone off outside. What we might do is tie it in with the, if you remember, if we go down here, down here we have our this basically, and I'm thinking, do I have any torches? No. Now back this way is where the nether portal is. The nether portal's down there, but this way we could go straight forward into like this region down here, get some torches, light it up a bit, and then hollow out a cavern, and that's where the Allosaurus is. So the Allosaurus is kind of like lost to time. It's like a land before time kind of situation, where it's just kind of lived underground in this environment. And what we'll do is we'll put some trees underground and build like a big underground cavern, maybe try to build a warehouse, a waterfall, something like that. And then we decided, oh, it has to be an exhibit, so we put some glass over here so people like the humans, the normies, the muggles, whatever you want to call them, can go stand over here and look down into the Allosaurus cavern. And then we'll have a couple of doors in there, one that'll lead over here, and we'll kind of connect everything, which we've been planning to do for the entire game now. It's like an underground tunnel system. I think that's the plan for the Allosaurus, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to start that this episode. Now we're going to need some torches, and that's about it. I'm just going to need to do a lot of pickaxing, so it's going to be quite a tame episode in terms of what we actually got so much wheat. Quite a tame episode in terms of what we feasibly add, but we'll be preparing for hopefully an Allosaurus next episode. Oh, didn't know I had this. Okay. So all I really need is pickaxe and some torches. Do we have any? I know we've got coal. Do we have sticks? Yeah. That'll probably be enough for now. Lovely jubbly. Anything vaguely useful in that box? Nope. Okay. Let's go make ourselves an Allosaurus exhibit. I'm quite excited about this one. I've never seen the Allosaurus before in this game. We didn't get one last time around. I didn't get a T-Rex or a Spinosaurus either. And this is the good thing about this block breaking thing. It means I can feasibly put a T-Rex in, like, say, the castle idea, which I really like as an idea. We couldn't do that if block breaking was on, because, well, you'd have to cover it in iron, which would look a bit silly. I am on peaceful mode at the moment because I kind of spawned and then this thing kept chucking crap at me. I think it was a witch, the game called it, and it was really irritating, so I just kind of got rid of them all for now, because I mean we're just going to go dig underground for a bit, so it doesn't really matter anyway. Actually, I need to plan this out a bit better. So what I want to do, alright game, calm down. Yep, we want to build it probably in this kind of region here, I think, this kind of bit here, and this will kind of be flattened down a bit, and it'll just be like one plane of, I've got to think, one plane of flat glass. So we need to level this out a little bit as well, actually. There's going to be a lot of mining in this episode, I'm warning you now. This is what this episode is all about. Then again, we're playing Minecraft. I think if you're watching a Minecraft series and you're not expecting some level of mining, you're probably watching the wrong game. My love for Minecraft has expanded a lot recently. I really never used to be into the game, but it's grown on me, it really has. So I think we'll level up from... No, we're going to level off from here. So yeah, we're going to level it off here, and this is just going to be not a huge glass ceiling, but a big enough sort of glass area that you can sort of stand around it, look down and see the Allosaurus wandering around in... I really like this idea of this being like this sort of cave that's kind of escaped from time, and the Allosaurus just happened to, on his own, at the moment, eventually we'll put another Allosaurus in there, maybe some herbivores, just to make it so that, you know, it's realistic he would have survived. But I want like a little lake in there, maybe a little waterfall and stuff. And this is actually going to go quite deep, I think. The idea being, so this will be glass, saying like this region here. but that's like gonna be like a man-made thing. So I'm thinking only about this size. So I'm actually gonna. I don't want it to be like this big thing. I want to. I've got this idea in my head. I'm thinking of. There's a specific film I'm thinking of, and I can't for the life of me remember what it's called. But basically, they find this cavern type thing, and all you've got coming down from the top is just one shaft of light where the sort of the cave's been broken through. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. So this will be glass, and it'll go quite deep down, and then there'll just be this cavern, and hopefully you'll be able to see the Allosaurus running around in the daytime. And I'll make this kind of look a bit more natural around here. But yeah, that's the general idea. So. But basically, we're going to dig down from here, I guess. We'll dig down, straight down from here. Let me plan this out. And then just try to dig down and connect that with that. This feels a bit closer to the tower. We'll make it sort of wiggle around a bit, I guess, to make it seem like more like a hidden type of thing. But the general idea is, we found this Allosaurus living in its own little lost world, and we didn't want to disturb it too much. We decided, you know what? Ooh, fossil. Cool. We decided we don't want to disturb the Allosaurus necessarily. We want it to be an Allosaurus. We want it to live in its natural environment that it's managed to survive in all these years. But we do want a way to see it. So all we did was hack in the roof a little bit and put a bit of glass over the top so that we could watch the Allosaurus in its habitat. That is the plan. It's quite a nice plan. Quite excited about this. It's going to look really good. Or it's going to look awful. Yeah, one of the two. I don't know how I'm going to get out. Maybe I should. Yeah, we'll dig a staircase naturally into it as we go down. Otherwise, I will never escape from the Allosaurus cavern. Allosaurus cavern. I gotta stop putting labels on things. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. So there'll be like a little. The only way you'll see this from a distance, I'll probably even get rid of the torches so they don't kind of ruin the natural lighting. So there'll be glass along this line here from that cobblestone there. That'll all be glass along there. Staircase will go. I'll put ladders in to get that. Actually, I won't even put ladders in. The only way down will be through the tunnel over here, which we'll just put a little door in. And since the Allosaurus won't be able to break it, that's good stuff. Yeah, okay, cool beans. We're going to put little signs across and like name our little places. Instead of just naming it for the dinosaur, it's like, it's not Dean Deinonychus, because that's what the exhibit's called at the moment. It's called Deinonychus. I need something beginning with D that's like an exhibition. Deinonychus Dreamland. Deinonychus Dimbloblu. Dimblob Dib Dim Jib Dos Deinonychus Dow. Deinonychus. Come on, BestInSlot. There must be a word. There must be at least one word that fits this situation. Deinonychus Danger Zone. Yeah, there we go. And this is going to be like Allosaurus. I'm not going to think of anything beginning with A. It doesn't have to be doesn't have to be alliteration necessarily. This is going to be Allosaurus Canyon Valley, something like that. I don't know. The Lost Canyon of the Allosaurus. I'm quite excited. It's going to be really cool. Allosaurus is the second newest dinosaur in this game, as it stands. It was the newest until the latest update, which added the... Well, actually, I suppose Allosaurus technically is still the newest dinosaur. I was going to say it's the second newest because they've added the Lasmotherium, but Lasmotherium's not a dinosaur, so... Bomb, bomb. Is it only me that, right? I hear a Lasmotherium, and I think giant, watery, sauropody type... Not sauropod, you know what I mean, though. Long-necked... Plesiosaur type thing. I don't know why. A Lasmotherium to me is a Plesiosaur, and it's obviously not. A Lasmotherium looks like Brontoceratops, I believe. But I don't know. I can't get that kind of stigma on my head. I have so much cobblestone by the end of this. It's a shame cobblestone's bloody useless at the moment. I mean, we could make the castle with it, but it's still... The castle is going to be the kind of thing that's going to require me flying around a lot and being able to plan things out very specifically, and it just kind of makes more sense. I don't know. I don't know. How This might take a while. This needs to go all the way down quite a while, and then it needs to expand outwards a little bit. The idea being it'll have like shadowy... what I'm thinking is probably like an island of grass in the middle of the canyon, and then the outside will be water with maybe a waterfall into it. So this area here will be the grass kind of ridge island in the middle, surrounded by like a little river of water, and then the light shines down onto the middle, and that's where the feeder is. So the Allosaurus obviously has more reason to hang around in the middle section. I think it's going to look really cool. In my head it looks really cool. How it looks in practice it's probably a very, very different experience, but in my head it's going to look awesome. And that's what matters, probably-ish. How's my pickaxe doing? It's fine. I love this pickaxe. Just having an infinite diamond pickaxe is just incredible value. It can't be overstated how good this thing is. Could you stop giving me fossil? I mean, it's amazing, but I want to get on with my digging. Oh no, now loads of iron. Fantastic. I don't really need iron anymore. I mean, I'm always going to grab it because it's always got its uses, but meh. Meh. Okay. Go fix the pickaxe a little bit later. All we need. I mean, my pickaxe was nearly dead last time I went in, and it took a single relic scrap to fix the whole thing up. That is just incredible value. It really is. Sometimes, okay, cool. So this is generally what we're going to be doing. I don't know how deep. I do want this to be deep. I need it to feel like a lost cavern of time, you know? And I'll probably grab some ladders at some point, just until we can link that with this. It shouldn't be that hard. It'll just be like a singular passageway. And it'll be cool, because you'll go down and you'll be able to go either towards the portal, or you'll be able to go towards the Allosaurus exhibit, which will link to the other buildings as well, because I am going to eventually make a tunnel that kind of links everything together. That noise is terrifying. I know it's nothing because I'm on peaceful mode, but there's something. I can't help but feel there's something out there trying to kill me. And I know there's not, and I know that's silly. But still. Shut up, game! My god. Something so blimmin' creepy. This coal is actually somewhat annoying because it just takes bloody ages to mine through compared to the normal stone. Shut up! Oh! Is it because I'm getting closer to my portal? No, the portal's over that way. That doesn't make any sense. Fossil! Gotta get that fossil, yo. I just... As annoying as it kind of is, I can't turn down fossil. That would be daft. Absolutely daft. Because we've got so much left to get. We actually could do with some of the meat stuff, because I think the meat is how you get the terror birds. And as far as I know, there's about 3 terror birds in the game, plus the dodo, so there's a lot of stuff to get. We need more meaty bits to get it. We'll have to go on a little bit of a mining run down into a cavern sometime. But we've got plenty of dinosaurs to get, and we're going to have our Pachycephalosaurus. I think the Pachycephalosaurus is just going to go in the back garden like it was always kind of planned, with the pig, the chicken, and the sheep. Was it just pig and chicken? Cow and chicken. Do, 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 doodaloo, do, doodaloo, do. Cow. Do, 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 doodaloo, do, doodaloo, do. Chicken! God, I loved that program. It was awful and terrifying, and the parents didn't have upper body halves, but it was so good at the same time. Speaking of which, Courage the Cowardly Dog, that was a terrifying program. Oh my god, Courage the Cowardly Dog was bloody horrifying. You watch it back now and you just realise, like, what did my parents let me watch when I was a child? How is this suitable for children in any way, any way whatsoever? And the answer, ladies and gentlemen, oh please be a... Where am I? What? Hey! Well, that's a pain in the ass. I was under the illusion that this was in a completely different direction for some reason. I must have curled around. I curled around, didn't I? Bugger! Right, that's kind of ruined everything. Right. That's completely screwed up my entire plan. I've done so much as well. I need to think. An amount of ideas. Maybe that's deep enough. I think that's deep enough. Yep, that's deep enough. Yep. We're gonna fix this. So what we'll do is we'll level this off down to probably this stage here. Block this off like so. Yeah, it's going to be annoying keeping that noise all the time, but we'll survive. Shut up, portal. Might move the portal. Oh no. We'll sort something out. My idea now is we'll basically expand out from here instead. And it's pretty damn deep. No, it's not. Let's go back up and have a look. I mean, I think at night time... Oh! Ow. Bugger. I can't believe I ruined that. I forgot. I completely forgot that the portal turned round back on itself. The path to the portal. Oh, it's so badly placed. Just a little bit further down that way, it would have been absolutely fine. I think the best solution here is probably to move the portal. Moving the portal's not that big a deal. I just need to go at it with the pickaxe. Let's go repair the pickaxe. I think we're going to move the portal. Yeah, we are. Because, I mean, the good thing is I've already got that portal room, which means it's an area for the Allosaurus to live in anyway. So we're going to knock down the portal. We're going to move that somewhere else. It's still in the same kind of region. Or the portal could now go in the castle, which might make more sense. Interesting. Yeah, I quite like that. The idea of having like a tomb in the castle where all this stuff goes on. You alright, buddy? Should be fine, shouldn't you? Can't quite check. Come here. You're fine. Thought so. You're well fed. You're well fed. I look after my dinosaurs, I tell you. Let's get rid of some of this rubbish. Lovely jubbly. Alright, okay. So much cobblestone, nothing to do with it. We need the relic scraps out. Okay, so what we do is we open this and we put those there and we put that there and uses one, and hopefully, I don't know if that fixes it completely, but I think it might do. In which case, it's just incredible, it really is. How good is that? One relic scrap completely fixes what is essentially a diamond pickaxe. Absolute value for money! Okay, let's go. Yeah, okay, we're going to move the... We're not going to do it right now, but we're going to move the portal. Whoops, did it? Oh no, somebody did mention this, that I put a block in that lets my stuff escape. So my chicken's gone, unfortunately. Go back in there. Well, it worked. Sorry, Mr. Sheep. Sort of. I've lost my chicken, though. Well, she'll come back. It's Beatrice Jr. and she always comes back. She misses me too much. Okay, let's go fix this. So yeah, there's a castle there. The portal being in there probably makes more sense. And then this down here. I mean, I've already got the path in here that would link to the Allosaurus exhibit. So it all kind of still makes sense. Let's go knock this down a little bit, shall we? Have a little cheeky peek. Okay, so let's just clear this floor first. So, okay, so the new theory is basically there's an old castle and nearby an underground cavern is where the Allosaurus was living. Maybe the former proprietors of the castle kept the Allosaurus alive and living in this kind of lost world kind of area so that if the time came they could use him to vanquish their enemies, but unfortunately they all died before that opportunity came about. And then so the castle kind of fell into disrepair and the Allosaurus kept on living its life. We found it, used the portal that was already in the castle. I didn't build it, it was already there, you know, built by the former proprietors so they could go to the Nether and stuff. And we decided to make the... No! The people in the castle, sorry for shouting there, the people in the castle uncovered a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and that's why there's a Tyrannosaurus Rex in the castle. And the Tyrannosaurus Rex essentially wiped out everybody who lived in the castle. And that's why the Tyrannosaurus Rex is kind of wandering around there, and the Allosaurus just kind of got left to do its own thing. And now, in the later years, we have yet to tame the Tyrannosaurus Rex. It still wanders the halls of the haunted castle with its secret chamber towards the like voodoo stuff, and the portal. Yeah, and but we could just about manage to make an exhibition out of the Allosaurus. And technically the T-Rex will look like an exhibition, but I'm trying to give it a backstory. I like having backstory, in case you haven't noticed yet. The portal isn't actually that in the way. This actually might be okay for now. All I'd need to do... See, that's the end of this bit anyway, so all I'd need to do is build a wall. We're going to do this for now. We're definitely going to... I think I do prefer the idea of moving the portal, but it's not actually necessary at this point in time, as long as I can block all this off. Which, given that I've got 2 trillion pieces of cobblestone, isn't really going to be a problem. Just go around there if we can. That is the top, isn't it? Yeah, cool. And let me have a look at this. That's going to be there. Yeah, that's all going to go anyway because that. Wait, no, that's 2 blocks. That's 1 block. Okay, so there we go. We just keep going down now. I do think we're still going to move the portal because I think it makes more sense in the castle. Oh, we could have 2 portals. This one could be like the secondary portal that they built in the tower just in case the castle did fall into disrepair and they needed to make a quick escape from, well, the T-Rex, essentially. And then they ran for the new portal, but unfortunately, the Allosaurus got to them first. Bum, bum, bum. We're going to need a lot of dirt. I'm just thinking, this exhibition is not going to work without a blimmin' metric ton of dirt. Because it needs to look, I don't want it to look like a stony man-made thing. I want it to look like a natural cavern that has survived through the ages. I mean, okay, this is obviously the man-made bit, but under this it's going to be all rugged. It's going to be Bear Grylls of dinosaur exhibitions. Maybe. Bear Grylls, if you're watching this, I'm a big fan of your work. Why would Bear Grylls be watching this video? Bear Grylls actually has a video game out. Is it Bear Grylls I'm thinking of? Yeah, Bear Grylls does have a video game out called Man vs Wild. It's actually on my big list of games to play down the line, so at some point we will be playing the Bear Grylls video game. And I am excited, ladies and gentlemen. I am excited beyond belief. This is turning into a bloody big tunnel, isn't it? What I'd really like is some TNT. I think this is actually nearly deep enough. I don't want it to be so deep that... The idea is that people can come by, stand on the glass, look down and see the Allosaurus. Now, if it's too deep, and bearing in mind I've got to build the whole cavern kind of thing underneath this, then you won't be able to see anything, you know? Is this deep enough to be a lost world? It doesn't quite feel it, does it? Then again, I don't really care about the others because I can come by and take my little secret access passage underneath the tower and get access anyway, so... Get a torch down so you folks at home can see what I'm doing. There's a very exciting smashing of trillions and trillions of pieces of cobblestone. Top stuff, yo. Top. Ooh, fossil. Hello, beautiful. Wow. Well, it's been a while since I've done a mining episode, and you brought this on yourselves somehow. I don't know, leave me alone. You know what's weird? Block breaking in the config file. To have block breaking off, right, let's say you want feathers on, you set it to feathers true, which makes sense for each individual dinosaur. To have block breaking off, you set it to block breaking true. It was very confusing for me. I had to like triple check Google to make sure the world wasn't lying to me. Very strange. Quite excited to see the T-Rex as well. The T-Rex now has feathers, so it's going to be really cool to see. T-Rex with feathers in Minecraft. I have no idea what that's going to look like, but I'm excited. Bidding! God, I need some diamond. I had a little mining look the other day, and I cannot find the stuff anywhere at the moment. I really have looked. That is pretty... Let's go up to the top. I need to make sure this has got the feel I want. And then that might be deep enough to start expanding this out. So what we do is... sort of just, I guess just go out that way, go out that way, go out that way, go out that way. Curve it around a bit. It's going to be quite a big construction project, this. It's going to take a couple episodes, but it's going to make what I believe will be the coolest exhibit in the game so far, like that we've got, so... I mean, it's pretty damn deep. I think any deeper and you're never going to see it. So I think that's going to be, that spot there where that stone is, that's going to be the island of grass basically there. And then there'll be a river around here. I mean, the grass will extend past this bit, but you know what I mean. The river will extend sort of around here with maybe a waterfall. Let me think. So you take the path from here, you go down this way, you go off from the portal tunnel at the moment into here, through a wall there. And then that leads off down that way. And that goes that way, connects with the house, connects with that tower, connects with all the stuff. So the waterfall was kind of set here and provide water constantly into the river. I mean, it won't because that's not how Minecraft works, but still. In principle, that's pretty good. So, probably in my own time, I'll go off and I'm going to have to farm a lot of dirt for one. That's a good start. We need a lot of dirt. And we need to kind of hollow out a big region. I'm not sure how tall to make it, but canyon sized, I suppose. Hollow out a region around here, then get rid of the staircase, cover this in glass, and that is our plan. I'll do enough work so that next video, we're ready by the end of the video to put the Allosaurus in. So I'll probably carve out the initial cavern and maybe put the island in. So in the next video we can maybe build a waterfall. There's a piggy in my quacker exhibit. We'll build the waterfall. And put the river in, and put the egg in, and put the feeder in, and all that kind of jazz. Probably. Let's go do some stuff. My arm is actually close to dying, and considering I've got like 1 trillion pieces of whatchamacallit, iron, I should probably go and make some more. Do want a quick check. See what dinosaur DNA we've managed to pick up, if any. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Right, chaps, you have to do a cow feeding run in a minute. I actually could do some food. I'm down to 3 pieces. Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. We've got a plant fossil. What more could you possibly want, eh? Plant fossil can go to here. Sand. We might need at some point. Sandstone. Never gonna need dirt. We'll put that in the sifter because why not? I'm trying to fix the... Oh, can I fix? That's a good point. People keep telling me to do this. Oh, cool. That does work. Although that bar seems to be filling up very slowly. I think that might take all of my relic scraps to fix. We'll have to fix the helmet as well. As far as I know, I don't actually need these, so we're going to go get rid of those helmets because I've got tons of bloody things. Could do that while that's happening. You alright, Dean? Go check on Galileo as well. Annie's looking fine, having a grand old time. Yep, yeah. And Galileo is over here somewhere. Galileo? Oh, god damn it, where's my Gallimimus? Okay. Hi, boy. I'm gonna go make a saddle so we can ride you back into your thing. Let's not tell me how to make it. What's the difference between lever? Okay, I can do that. You stay there, and then I'm gonna have to try to figure out how you actually manage to get the hell out. Maybe the feeder is the problem, actually. Okay, I'll be back in a minute, boy. You stay there, okay? Oh no, my beautiful oh god. Yeah, there's no point, I suppose. My beautiful Gallimimus. What was that? Thankfully, we've got plenty of leather and plenty of iron, so this shouldn't be a problem. Iron, Levron, lovely jubbly. How do you do this again? Leather, iron, space, iron. Okay. Lever, 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 lever. Iron, iron, iron. Lever. Okay, that should work. Galileo! Come back, please. Thank you. Come here, boy. I know, the outside world is super exciting, but if you could just not, that'd be great. That's not working. I thought this would work. Okay, come on. Come on, we're going back this way. Come on, boy. Come on. You know what? This is very effective. Go on. There we go. Good boy. You're kind of blocking my... I'm going to have to make this bigger. Right, we're going to just knock down this quickly and get a bit of dirt and kind of just build a ridge around the outside so we can't do that again, basically. I know. Can you get out of the way now, please? Come on. Follow me. Get out of the ground. What are you doing? Eh. Okay, well he's not getting out that way at least. And I don't think you can ever jump over fences, so... My theory is he used... this to go like that, I guess. I don't know how. I don't really know how he's pulled that off, I've got to be honest, guys. I really thought this would work. We'll go stick it on the quagga. Maybe it's not fully grown yet. He's still getting bigger. That should be okay. That should be okay. Let's go stick a saddle on a quagga while I've made one. You stay there. I'm watching you. You've got food there. Why would you want to leave? Blimey crazy son of a gun. You can't take him anywhere, can you? Are you fully grown? Ow. Okay, you're not fully grown. You're obviously not fully grown. Never mind. Piggy, you hang out. You keep an eye on him for me, Mr. Piggy. You keep an eye on him. Only got a sheep in there now. Sad face. That Gallimimus has got me really worried. Galileo, Galileo, let me go. Let me go. What are you playing at? I need to dig out this region here. Anyways, we're going to end it there. Thank you very much for joining me, as always, ladies and gentlemen, and I shall see you in the next episode. Cheers, much love, and as always, bye-bye.